Hi everybody, I'm Tim from Walmart 1213. I'm the pharmacy manager, and I want to take a minute to discuss with you something very near and dear to my heart. I appreciate you guys taking a few minutes from your regional call to listen to what I have to say. This coming week will be National Pet Appreciation Week, and we were thinking, what better time to really get the word out about what we have to offer here at Walmart, right? So pets, animals, that's something I'm very passionate about. My buddy Jax, just adopted him 3 weeks ago. Awesome. Can't say enough about rescues. And I thought, what can we do to really kind of get the word out? So we kind of put a little something together here. We're going to have an event on Thursday from 11 to 1. And we're going to have some displays out the whole week. And I wanted to first kind of show you what we did to try to put things together. We just used our usual Walmart tablecloths, but what we did do is we covered them with the plastic liners so that we can just take everything off, and due to COVID, go and wipe everything down, sanitize it, do all that, and we got displays out for everything. So just trifold display, very easy to do. Simply just text your people in the pharmacy, text your people in the vision center to say, hey, give me some pictures of your pets, print them out. You got a whole board together. And we have a 20 by 30 that we can upload and just print out for everybody at photo department. A little thing about our WalmartPetRx.com, as well as what we can do in the store, and showing everybody what we can do, right? That's the most important thing. So let me introduce you to Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack is a 12-year-old Dalmatian with diabetes and a Walmart patient. He had a rough road. Patients spend thousands of dollars trying to find out what's wrong with their dog. When they finally do find out, it's a lengthy process. Some vets push something called Vetselin. Very expensive, about $50 a vial. They get 400 units per bottle. So when you get a bigger dog, it becomes a big issue. I had to get involved with Mr. Jack to help get him what he needed. The vet that was covering didn't want to switch to the Novolin. So we had to have some discussions. Sometimes we're here to educate the patients. Sometimes we have to educate other healthcare professionals, and sometimes we have to advocate. So in this case, it took a little while, but we were able to get him on to rely on Novolin insulin. Tremendous savings. The pet mom had already spent thousands of dollars on her dog and didn't know what else to do. So by getting him switched over, you're getting 1,000 units in a vial. They're using half as much insulin. And a lot of times these parents do not get the education on even how to mix the insulin, how to dose the insulin, how to give the insulin. And it is something that can make a tremendous difference. Almost in some patients, it's the difference between making the horrible decision to have to put their dog down or live with the diabetes. So that's just one category that we can help these pet parents with. And when they realize how much we can help them, they are loyal. You help their grandma, they're loyal until somebody saves them $2. You help their pet, they love you for life, right? So these are just some of our pets and pets that use our pharmacy. I know it focuses a lot on insulin, but that is really a big area that we can be very helpful in. And there's a lot of miscommunication on that. I have another pet patient. The vet was insistent that the patient get Vetselin syringes, even though they were using Novolin insulin. It was almost a customer complaint. I could only imagine if Renee got this complaint, what it was going to look like. So we had a long discussion. I had to actually bring the patients over to the counseling window. So I brought them over. I grabbed a box of our syringes. I grabbed an insulin vial. I brought it over to them. I had them with their syringe. And I said, so I just want to present you with some information and you make the call, okay? Because I want your pet to be okay. And that's the only reason, we're going through this. Because they were a little aggravated that I was even, questioning it. I showed them the insulin. I said, what's this show? I said, the strength. And they said 100 units. I said, right. I said, your Vetselin's 40 units. I said, these syringes are calibrated for this insulin. The Vetselin syringes are calibrated for the Vetselin. So I went ahead and showed them that. I said, draw up 20 units on your syringe. And they did. I said, that's half your syringe, correct? And they said, yes. I said, so that's half an ml, correct? And they said, yes. I was like, okay. If you draw up our Novolin insulin in there, and you drop what you think is 20 units, it's still half an ml, right? And they said, yes. I said, so you'd be giving the dog 50 units of insulin. And the wife was like, we could kill our dog. And I was like, it would be very bad. I was like, and they were like, why would the vet do that? And I was like, honestly, I don't know. It could simply be a communication issue, or, you know, it could be that the vet is not as familiar with human insulin as I am with vet insulin. So, long story short, a little bit of education goes a long way. You gain customers, right? And that's what this is about. It's about twofold. We're taking care of our customers, we're saving them money, they can live better, they can take care of their pets better. And that's really what this is about. We can show them everything we do. We're not just a place where you can save a few bucks on your brand name, heartworm medication, flea and tick medication. Because let's be honest, the brand name ones, we can save them a little bit. It's not a ton. Now, when we get to the Tri-Hearts and stuff like that, we can definitely save them some cash. And that's definitely things that we can talk about, right? But it's not just about that. It's about the overall Walmart as a whole. We've got WalmartPetRx.com, where people can really get in. We're going to compete with the Petcos, with the PetSmarts, right? People can create profiles, keep tracks of everything. Fantastic. We got what we can get in the store with our vendor that we have now. We can get stuff in usually the next day, as long as we get it ordered by a decent time. Worst case scenario, 2 days. And we can do so many things. And this is, you know, just kind of to show them. We concentrate a lot on this discussion on insulin because that is a, to me, we sell probably 30, 40 vials of insulin per week just for canine use, and even some for cat use. So that is a big area that we can be helpful in, be educated in. They come to us, they don't even know how to do the insulin, how to mix it, to put air in the vial to prevent forming a vacuum. Those information things, again, creates loyal customers, right? We're also going to give out samples on that day from 11 to 1. We put the little thing here, samples for your best friend. These were put together, gloved hands again for COVID. But what's one thing that people always are concerned about, right? Now between the recalls for all the medications, the losartans, the metformins, for all these issues, plus the COVID, people want to know, where is my stuff made? We got Old Mother Hubbard, we got Blue Dog Bakery. All these are made in the U.S., all very good. If any of you are friends with me on Facebook, you'll see my lead tech, Melissa, and myself trying out the 3 Dog Bakery treats. Delicious, smell great, all human grade ingredients. And that'll be in lots of places, right? We step over here to our other one. We've got all made in the USA treats. You gotta be careful. Some of these things are not made in the US anymore. A lot of Nylabone is 50-50. These are ones that are made in the US. We've got these Nimibones and all these just different treats and such that people can use. And we printed out household medication lists for pets, things you can use, things you can't use, just for handouts to give them education, and different things that we just carry right back in the pet department. All vet IQs are made here in the U.S. We got things for calming for dogs that have issues with, say, fireworks or storms or anything like that. For skin and coat for dogs that are shedding. You know, multivitamin. We got one for hip and joint for the glucosamine and chondroitin, and even a little advertisement for, hey, the photo department, right? You can put together something for your animals. But this is just to say, a way to advertise, a way to pick up some new customers. We always say that we do big events because we have so many people that use Walmart and don't know that Walmart has a pharmacy. I say, how many of our Walmart pharmacy customers don't know we can take care of their pets? I think it's even a smaller number. So the more we can advertise, the more we can get things out. We're reaching out to the Humane Society. There's lots of things we can do with this. We'll have balloons set up, but you can take this as far as you want. Now, granted, with COVID and everything, right now is not the best time to be bringing in a lot of outside people, but this is something that could go to where we could bring in adoptions. You can contact rescues. Like I said, we reached out to the Humane Society. They're going to get us some stuff. But I think this could be a big event for Walmart, and I think it'd be a good way to introduce this in a perfect time. Pet Appreciation Week, Walmart Pharmacy, hand in hand. Thank you so much for your time. You guys have a great day.